Okay, so let's talk about Craig Reed. Craig Reed, I promise you, probably he really he speaks well. He's spoken to like the top atheists. You can look at his channel. I promise you, all the names are there. Even low atheists, like he'll talk to anybody. You don't want to talk to him? You want to talk to him? He'll talk to you. Yeah. But like he'll only talk to you like maybe twice. You know, he's got a lot on his plate. You know what I'm saying? Like you like, hey, I want to talk to you again. I'm not done with you. And he'll put you on hold for like a year, 2 years. Like, I think I've been on hold for like 3 years with this guy. 3 years. I ain't getting, like, look at all the things. I've talked to all these other people on my channel. People that believe in some weird things. I'm telling you, man. I promise you, you look. They're all there. It's like, here, I talked to this person. I talked to that. You know what I'm saying? I can't, I don't even remember who I talked to. That's how many people I've talked to. Yeah, I try to debate people, and they don't want to debate me, and then I go and debate, and, you know, it doesn't work out. Sometimes, you know, people do the shotgun tactics, you know, they do all these other things, and, like, you thought you had a good argument, but you go in there and, you know, what can I say? So the argument falls apart on you, because you didn't check it, you didn't look at it, you didn't examine it well. I promise you, if you look at it hard enough, you'll look, and you'll see that the argument didn't work. And you gotta be honest about that. You gotta be honest, I'm telling you. Because if you're not honest, what's the point? You know, you're not having really a dialogue. You're trying to take them down, but you're also trying to understand them. But, like, sometimes in a debate, you get caught up and you start rolling your eyes at your opponent, and they're like, oh, you mistreated them, and maybe you get a couple subs out of it. Who cares? You know, I don't care if people sub. Okay, I care a little bit. You know, I'm being honest. You know, but what does I say? All right, so, but you cannot get a logical fallacy past me. That's for sure. You can't. Well, you know, sometimes you do, but only like, you know, shotgun tactic is the only way. Because I'm quick. All right, so, check it out. So, if you look at the thing for like, you look at it and you examine it, and you've been examining it for like years, you've been looking at these dang arguments, like, oh, here's another person, they say proof, they never offer proof, they offer an argument every single time, okay? Every single apologist, I promise you, you can look, don't believe me, just look. You know, I would link you to it, but it's literally my channel. That's my entire channel. It's like, you know, it's like, that's what it is. You know, all these arguments are just broken, and you point it out, and you're like, hey, look, your argument sucks. Here's why. And the apologist just uses it again the next time. The very next time. Like, I promise you, I swear. Like, the next day. Like they don't care. Because they've already made up their mind. And I tell you, the weakest, most absurd, most irritating argument out there, it's got to be precept. Don't even get me started on precept. Precept, I'm right, you're wrong. Game over. Well, why do I even talk to you then? There's no discussion. There's no reason to debate that person. Because they've already made up their mind. Not only have they made up their mind, they made up their mind about you, and they made up their mind that if you dare try to debate them, that they are right because you tried to debate them. That's insane. Forget that person. There's no way to reason with them, right? You know, they might as well have dynamite on them and, you know, be a terrorist because, like, you know, it's like, hey, I'm going to explode unless you worship Allah. Well, I guess I'm going to worship Allah because I don't want to be exploded, you know what I'm saying? But it's not reasonable. It's not logical. That's what I'm saying. But, you know, the apologists, they will not change the argument. They won't. They can't. Maybe it's tradition. Maybe that's it. I don't know. You tell me. You know what I'm saying? You know? Okay, so, my point is, you know, you talk about these people, talk to enough of these people, and you get different arguments, but you really get the same arguments. You know, I believe in this because this happened to me, and, you know, or this thing, or sometimes they're, you know, honestly, I'm gonna say, honestly, a lot of the times, they are, how would you say it? They're boring. Yeah, look, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just saying. They're boring. It's like I've heard that, like, like, take S.J. Thompson. Lovely girl. Really disappointed to find out she's married. That's off the table. Don't mention that. Anyways, my point is, gonna get myself in trouble. I gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Alright, it's alright. Yes, it's well known. Deeper Man might have had a little crush there. Maybe. It's not well known. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, maybe. Anyways, alright. Just confirming what people already suspected. Alright, so you look at it, and, you know, she tells you the story about how she was converted. Very boring story. Like, oh, I didn't know, you know, then I went on this plane, I met somebody, and, like, he happened to be religious, I read the Bible to me, and, you know, there you go. Oh, wow. You're telling me you entered a plane in America, and you sat next to somebody that believed in Christianity. No. Wow, what a non-coincidence that is. My word. It's not, you know. Look, I mean, you know, maybe I'd be impressed if, like, the plane was, like, you know, lost both its wings, and the guy or the gal or whoever stands up and says, Holy Spirit, and then, like, wings manifested, you know? Like angel wings, and it was, like, fluttered its way down. Then I wouldn't believe the story happened, but at least it would be impressive. But that's not what you hear. That's not what you hear. You know, I had this, you know, I don't know, you were at church and you felt something fuzzy, you know, crawling up your back. It wasn't a rat. Nope, wasn't a rat. But you felt something, oh, you know. And that's the conversion story. So it's just like, really? You know, I remember this one. This one was this moth. This moth was like in this, like, the guy was he was in like a shed or something, and there was a moth outside of the shed. Ooh, moth outside the shed. Amazing, because there was light out there, right? And then all of a sudden, they were praying to God or whatever, and then the light went off. But then the moth was inside the shed. And this was so extraordinary to them, they couldn't figure out how the moth got in the shed. It must be God. So they opened the door, and the moth flew out, and it was like, wow, and then the light went back on after the moth was gone. That must be God. It all must be God. You know, how do you explain it? It's gotta be God. They were convinced because of a moth. I'm like, well, maybe there could be a hole in the screen of the window. No, the window was closed. I thought you said the window was open. No, the window was closed. No, I thought you said the window was open. No, the window was closed. Well, maybe it was open. But, you know, I'm pretty sure the screen was there. You know, but it doesn't matter. Even if the screen had a hole in it, doesn't matter because the moth was occupied by the light. But as I said, the light went off. No, the light was on the whole time. What turns out? I don't know. They changed their story. You know, they can change their story. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember the whole story, to be honest. But anyways, it's like that. You know, it's just one example. Okay, don't get too hung up on it. People get hung up on these examples all the time. But if you see something, if you look at it for like 2, 3, 5 hours, let's say, you know, and it's like, I have this, you know, it's like, here's this, you know, whatever this is. Let's not get hung up on what it actually is, okay? But just today, I'm looking at, right? And I've been looking at for, I don't know, 5,000 hours, let's say. Okay, obviously, it's just an exaggeration, all right? You don't get it caught. But the point is, I can't deny that it's there, because I've seen it, right? And you can see it. And that's what makes, you know, it's not just about me seeing it. That's the other thing. It's just me, and I'm the only one, and I'm the only one that sees it, then that's nothing, right? Unless it's like, you know, it's something mundane. It's something that, you know, we'd expect to see. Then, you know, okay. But, like, if I see it, I'm like, okay, there it is. I could talk to other people about it, describe it, I could draw it. Maybe I couldn't draw it. I don't know how to draw that well, but, you know, I can really, there's the thing. Everybody agree with me. Oh, yeah, that's the thing that you saw. Because, okay, but, here's the thing. Listen, you gotta listen. If I made a claim that this is an alien artifact, okay, then I have the burden of proof, okay? Nobody's seen an alien artifact, as far as I know. Maybe somebody has. Don't know. But I'm working on a thing, like, be ready in a couple years. Yeah, 5 or 10, I'm gonna make a time machine. And I'm gonna go back in time, and I'm gonna prove that Jesus didn't exist. That'll be it. That'll be the religion. Okay? Technically speaking, I've already invented it. since it's, you know, a time machine. But I haven't actually invented it, so until I actually invent it, then I haven't invented it. It's really weird. Like, why couldn't I just show up now? But that's not how time travel works. Trust me. Gotta believe me. Alright? But I'll be working on that project. I needed a lot of money for that. So I gotta, you know, the way that I've decided to make money is sell my book. And so, I'm just saying, like, buy my book. You know, look, it's not gonna get me rich still. I'm only, like, making, you know, a few, you know, $6 off the book. It's terrible. 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 Not enough money. You know. But I'm not, you know, I was saying, what was I saying? You know what, this is gonna get better. I'm gonna refine this, and the next video will be way better, and we'll talk about it more. And until then, you know, just remember though, you know, we all, you know, I love all of you, and you know, I genuinely, I promise, I swear. It's not, I'm just, you know, I'm not saying that. I'm not just saying that, okay? Alright. Thanks. Whew, that's hard to keep up. How does he do that? He's gotta, like, take, like, Monster Energy drinks and coffee, and I don't know what he does. Oh, man. Never doing that again.